Hi, my name is Sheila Butler and I would like to teach you Tic Tac Toe Math. Tic Tac Toe is something that I learned from a professor named Dr. Richard Cooper, and this is my take on his version of it. And I teach this to every student that I have that comes into my class because this is a multiplication board, this is a division board, this is a fraction reduction board, this is a fraction raising board. You can use it for decimals if you learn the decimal poem. And you can take it with you on a test because you don't take it on a piece of paper, you take it in your head. So, multiplication is skip counting by a number. We count by ones, we count by twos, we count by threes. There are a few that we all know how to do, so you can fill the boards in that you know how to rote count by a number. So of course we all know how to count by ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The twos table. Most everyone can count by twos. And we follow the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. The threes table, the fours table, the fives table. Most people can count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And we'll add the 6 table, 7 table, the 8 table, and the 9 table. Now you don't have to do a 3 by 3 grid. I just choose to do that because it fits nicely on my board. Okay, there are 4 steps that you're going to do this table. Step number 1 is the middle number. If you look at our middle number, it's a 5, it's a 10, it's a 25. That is our times 5 number. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 5 is 25. So as you can see, these spaces are how many times it is. So this is 2 times 3, 2 times 9, 2 times 7, and so forth. So our middle number is our times 5 number, and as you can see in our examples that we knew how to do, it ends with either a 5 or a 0. And how do we know which one? 1 and 5 end with 5s, and they are odd numbers. 2 is an even number, and it ends with a 0. That makes sense, because 0 is even, and 5 is odd. So if our middle number is even, it's going to be 0. I mean, if our table number is even. If it's odd, it's going to be 5. If you happen to know what 3 times 5 is, you could put it in, that's 15. If you did not know or did not remember that, you would just put in a 5. That's step 1. Step 2 is we're going to count by the table number 4 places. So we're going to count up 4 spots. 1 spot is done for you. So we're going to count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. Most people can count at least the first couple of tables, even if they have to use their fingers a little bit. So there's our first 4 places. This is our stopper that tells us to stop. The third is a special pattern, and it's called the X and the plus pattern. So if you look at the X, 1 and 9 add up to 10. 3 and 7 add up to 10. That's the X pattern. So if we go here, 3 and 7, we always go diagonal first. 9 and 1, so it's an X. Now we have the plus pattern, 4 and 6. That adds up to 10. And 2 and 8. That adds up to 10. So I say find the X and plus pairs to 10. It is very important to always do the X first. 2 and 8, 6 and 4. Now we've filled in something in every box. Our fourth step is to start at the beginning and count up. Yes, you've already done the first 4 steps. However, if you start at the beginning, it's like a runway. It will just lead you right on. So we're going to start at the beginning. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Notice that we only had to add the tens values and it kept getting bigger. It kind of leads you through. So that was an example of how you do this. This is how you do all the tables. So we're going to do table 4. Middle number is going to be 0 because it is even. We're going to count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. If you need a little bit of help, the 4th spot is always in the top middle. 4, 8, 12. The first 3 are done for you. Then you could add 4 more on. X and plus, 4 and 6, 2 and 8, 6 and 4, 8 and 2. Start at the beginning. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Now you've done the first 4 tables, you can use those 4 tables to help you with 6, 7, and 8. So let's use the 4 tables. We have the 6 table, our middle value. This is even, our middle value is 0. Or 5 times 6 is 30, either one. Using the 6th spot, this is the 6th spot in every table. 6, 12, 18, 24. You repeat that. 6, 12, 18, 24. Our X and our plus. 6 and 4, 8 and 2, 4 and 6, 2 and 8. Now we start at the beginning. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Now we'll go to the 7s table. Our middle value is going to be a 5 because it is odd. 7th spot is up here in the corner. 7, 14, 21, 28, 7, 14, 21, 28. And notice we could keep going, 35, 42 if we wanted to. But we're going to do the X and plus just to prove it. 7 and 3, 1 and 9, 8 and 2, 4 and 6, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. We've already figured that out. 49, 56, 63. The 8s table, middle value is 0. Counting by 8s, this is the middle value here on the side. 8, 16, 24, 32. 8, 16, 24, 32. And if we kept going, 40, 48, 56. 8 and 2, 4 and 6, 2 and 8, 6 and 4, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72. Now, the 9s table would totally work that way if you needed it to. But I want to show you a little bit about the patterns that exist in this board. If we look at the even tables, only at the 1's values, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. What did you notice? The pattern repeats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, repeat, 2, 4, 6, 8. And we would have 0 if we took it times 10, because 2 times 10 is 20. We go to the even, the 4s. 4, 8, 2, 6, 0, repeat, 4, 8, 2, 6. 6, 2, 8, 4, 0, repeat, 6, 2, 8, 4. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, repeat, 8, 6, 4, 2. So the even tables, notice, only use even numbers and they repeat. The odd tables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That uses all 9 numbers, and it goes in a direction. Look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That uses all 9 numbers, and it goes in that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This uses all 9 numbers, and it goes in that direction. We went this way, we went down, we went to the right, and we need to go up. So you're going to use all 9 numbers. You know you're going to be in order, and you start with 9. If you started to count by 9s, you would say 9, 18. And now you just say 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you count up 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, and 81. Notice that 9 and 1, 7 and 3, 6 and 4, 8 and 2 still exist, and that the numbers here, 1 and 8 for 18, add up to 9. 2 and 7 add up to 9. 3 and 6, 4 and 5, 5 and 4, 6 and 3, 7 and 2, 8 and 1, all add up to 9. That's a special thing about the 9s table. So this is a 9s board. I can make one exactly the way I teach you to make it, one table at a time in 1 minute and 57 seconds. That is my new record. If you can get this to under 3 minutes, you have a table. You do not have to ever do the entire table. You can just make a 6 table or an 8 table. What you want to do is make this every day before you start work, and it will help you. As a multiplication table, the answer is in the spot you see. 6 times 7 is 42, because 7 is in that top corner. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 6 is 36. So you use this table to help you find your spot. 8 times 7, 8 times 3, 8 times 9. For division, your answers all come out of this table. So if I wanted to know what 45 divided by 5 was, I hear 5. So I go to the 5s table. I find 45. What spot is that in? It's in this bottom corner. It's in the 9 spot. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. 49 divided by 7 is 7. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 72 divided by 9 is 8. So that's for multiplication and division. Later videos, I will show you how to do double-digit multiplication, and I will show you how to use it for fraction reduction and fraction raising. But for now, this is tic-tac-toe. Thank you.